HELLCAST. For Reaper Metal Productions, this is HELLCAST. That means we got new Swedish metal on the Swedish Death Metal on the wrong speed coming up. Album wars. And the new and improved and retitled 5 9 Seconds with 5 CDs to jam. Because it's a 5-disc changer, yeah. I'm kidding. Dude, because, well, why are we going to load the damn thing, you know? So
I just figured pick the 6 9s for the obvious number. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, well, I was, but then I didn't realize they're not a 6-disc changer.
Fuck it.
Yeah. And then we've got the new segment. Cool shit. Because people have been sending us cool shit. And this episode is sponsored by the Dick Candle Blower Anthony Bremner over at the Reaper Metal Productions fan club on Patreon. So why don't you give that a good old blow there, J Dawg?
I gotta blow it for him.
Yep, you blow that out.
It's like birthday. Huh?
Yep. Look at that. Now that's a special one there for you. And that's what should be for everybody.
These cans are special too. They're loud as fuck.
Yeah, I got it blasting.
Fucking turn them down. These Dumbo ears can't take it.
So you're definitely, obviously, commenting on the new setup.
Yeah,
we got some new fucking.
Either these cans are real good, or these microphones are real good. Because goddamn, I'm hearing it loud and clear.
Definite loud and clear.
And it's the first episode in the new room. The new, not as much posters and shit on the background.
We'll get it set up.
Post it up. Maybe people send in posters.
Yeah. So I want to encourage you though to tell us then what do you think about this, because these sound a lot better, I think, and it's definitely taking care of some problems there where you're having. See, we can do that all day. So now it's working out.
Maybe some people are gonna miss the days of J Dawg messing with the tape on his fucking.
Yeah.
Like the tape days.
You could still move it a little bit closer to your mouth though.
Oh really?
Yeah. I wanted to kind of take the opportunity then to dive into a first segment and ask you then, what is one of your favorite album artists? Cover artists,
if I had to pick just one off the top of my head, I've always liked Wes Benscotter a lot.
What has he done more than just Mortician?
Mortician, Deceased. He did that Autopsy Comeback album.
Oh yeah, the Macabre Eternal.
Yeah, that was really awesome looking. He did a piece for Bloodbath. I think their second album, I believe he did. He's done other shit too. I'm sure he's done shit I'm completely unaware of, but his biggest claim to fame for me is the Morticians, and all those. The only one he didn't do was the last album they did, Reanimated Dead Flesh, which I thought that cover was really cool too. But he did all the rest of the album covers, and I always loved those. And yeah, so as far as that, but I mean, like I like like Riddick's good and Matt Putrid's good. I like those styles more so for like demos, because I like the when I think of like death metal demos, it should be like black and white art and like primitive looking. And then, like, the album should be more like a full-color piece. But I also tell you, too, and Glenn said it on your interview that you did a couple years ago, whatever it is now, is I never knew the guy's name. I never, just because he doesn't do a lot of people so familiar. I always liked the Serpents of Light cover and the Once Upon the Cross cover. I don't even know if it's the same artist that did both. But whoever did those, I love those pieces of art.
He said the name of the artist and on the episode?
Well,
or he
I don't
just
know if he
those?
mentioned it because when he was talking about the Once Upon the Cross art, how he had to do 2 pieces because the censored, and you know what I mean? How he came with the blanket.
Yeah.
So he brought that up, and then you brought up the Serpents of Light because they had to put the sticker on the cover and shit like that. So the art got brought up, and I just always know when remembering that is that I've always loved those cover art pieces, but I don't even know I don't even know the name of who did it.
Yeah,
but what would be cool, like if you did like a DSI tribute band, like use him as, I think that would be cool.
Somebody did in a way. Swano.
No, but I mean for your actual cover art, then and they use them as your cover too. Just as a second, like, and hopefully something that has that same vibe, and hopefully blaspheme JC a little bit. Well,
that's actually so. Yeah, because that is it the art that you like, or is it the art like concept that you like?
Exactly. So it's hard to say. I know.
Right.
Probably more so the concept, but I liked it because JC looked like JC. Sometimes you get shit and you're like, it kind of just looks like a, you know what I mean? Doesn't really like it looked pretty.
Yeah.
It looked like a pretty good replication of him of what the church portrayed that he looks like, as opposed to you'll get some like Chris Moyen, like black and white art and stuff like that. And like, let's say like Morbassadot did a cover, or there's a lot of bands, and then redrawing JC get desecrated, which is cool. But to me, it's just kind of very overlookable because it's very kind of like, it doesn't have the same shock value as opposed to the Diaz, because it was basically like a painting, and it was very depicted think it's his how the church actually portrays them, not kind of like a comic book and drawing of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, like, yeah, obviously I like the whole idea of the art probably the most, but I thought that he did a very good job of really like drawing that.
Right, right.
You
Well, because then I would say something like, like you said, Ben Scott, or especially with that Macabre. Did you ever notice that, like, a lot of the death metal covers, like, I forget, like, maybe the Dan Seagraves, like, Left Hand Path, where it's like maybe it's not obvious what's going on because there's more to meet the eye, because that's an in-depth one, where, like, something like, I guess in Macabre Eternal, like, what's going on? Other than just like they just kind of throw a bunch of monsters and skulls
that's kind
and
of
stuff.
like it was kind of a cool looking scene, like maybe straight out of hell or whatever. I'll be honest with you. Now, I thought covers like Left Hand Path and Like an Ever Flowing Stream and the first Grave album sitting over there. I never liked those covers.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like what I think some people love Left Hand Path cover. I'm just like I don't know, just like it's kind of nothing there.
Yeah.
It's not a bad cover, like it's stupid. It's just, to me, it's just you glance at it, okay, flip it over. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally. And that's, I mean, in a way, like, I think that might have been what censored me. I might have thought because of the silver spine.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like the cover art for "You'll Never See Heaven" is, I don't think that's an awesome cover, but it's decent. I thought that was better than the first album cover.
Well, so it sounds like, at least for you, like because the 90s. Or the demo thing, like you said, the demo angle, like with Riddick and Putrid, that makes sense. We're like,
because for example, talking about Grave, look at like their first 3 demos, and like especially their shirts of it. So you can get like sexual mutilation demo. It's just line drawing, black and white art, and like nowadays, so you got the Riddicks and Putrids. It's similar to that feel.
Yeah.
So that's what,
Where then like the Ben Scotters is kind of like the similar feel. So like. But when it still comes back around to it, then I think like things like, it sounds like anyway, that there's ones then are just more of the subject matter that you absolutely like then too, or like what it's saying. Like, I mean, if the deicides, if you like the deicide for that and not so much, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's just it's a picture of JC at the end of the day. So the fact that it's blasphemic then is what you like about it.
Yeah, of course.
So what other statements then do you like to see in artwork?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought the first 2 Carcasses, Recaputrefaction, and then the pictured his version of Symphonies of Sickness with the whole gore collage. Not that that's a message or anything. I just thought that was really cool and fitting. Which that's really not. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's a collage of like just gore samples, or like I don't really know how they officially came up with those.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, where do you go and get that, especially at the time that they would have been making that?
There's so many different images. I'd be curious how they got that together and who did it. Maybe that story's out there now. I'm just a complete dumbass that never came across it, even though Carcass is like one of my favorite bands. But I really liked that. That always stood. No, I like the. What am I talking about? Fucking biggest brain fart ever. I love the Cannibal Corpse covers, especially the first 4 albums. See, they've been using Vincent Locke, or however the hell you say his name. He's done everything for them, but he over the years he kind of went a little downhill in my opinion. Even though it's the same artist, like like Tomb of the Mutilated, Butchered at Birth, and Eaten Back to Life. Those are the 3 best covers.
It got a little cartoony. It seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you say that, you look back, I guess they all are cartoony, but it just seemed like.
But not like the grittiness of like it was kind of more of that contextual, whatever the like artsy word that you kind of said with the Jesus thing. It looked more legit. Like Tomb of the Mutilated looked a little more like
he had some, but the later ones, I mean, like Gallery of Suicide, I thought was pretty damn good.
But it got, I don't know where it got really bad, but it got pretty bad.
Gore Obsessed was kind of silly.
I'm gonna go with bad. I think that was like.
I don't think all of them were bad. Kill was kind of bad. The Evisceration Plague was kind of bad. Torture, I liked the whole concept, but the art didn't look very. It's very. The whole concept and the look of the Torture cover is very brutal, but very, very cartoony. You can't really take it seriously. It's not even plugged in.
Well.
It's not even plugged in either. Dusty as fuck, too.
Yeah. Didn't want to knock a bunch of shit over.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because this has been the longest intro.
For what?
to the new and improved, renamed 5 9 seconds.
5 9. Tired of dealing with that stupid 5-disc only.
Yeah.
Did they ever make 6 discs? I want to say they did.
I don't know. Why did anybody think 5? Because 5. I
know, but I want to say back in the day when it was like, holy shit, you could put more than one CD in at a time. I thought it was like 3s and 6s.
I don't know.
I'm talking 20 years ago.
And the producer really isn't here to set this up.
Slack fuck. He's at home blowing a dick candle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Gotta be.
Yeah, he could be over setting up that shot a little bit better.
Yeah, he flaked.
Hey, oh yeah, totally.
Failed.
Fucking yeah.
Didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Tony the Tiger.
Told him the time. He's like, I'll be there. No call, no show.
Yeah.
Frosting the flakes.
Yep. So I was able to manage though some jams that, like I said, if you're gonna get the giveaway, these might be something that you might get because it's just gonna be random cool stuff that we have. I mean, hopefully it's cool. This is our Mortis. We'll just say it's Mortis.
I don't know that.
Disc 5. Let's give it a rock. Let's just get jamming, though, on that.
What do you mean? Why don't you put all 5 in?
Because it's been silent enough. Long enough.
Yeah, we changed it to 5 so you can put all 5 in.
Well, then we can do it while we jam, right? Here we go.
That's an intro.
Oh, yeah, that's the set. We got to go on the track, too, right? Talk about loud. Right?
What is it? 2 minutes? 2 songs in 17 minutes?
Yeah.
Or is it 21 songs?
No, it's 2 songs in 17 minutes.
Yikes. The first song was a fucking intro.
Ara Mortis. Yeah, well, it might have been a really long one.
Yeah.
Or like a really long song with a short intro.
Who put that out?
Oh, I don't know. Self-released?
But somebody sent it to you, or you just came in?
No, I don't know. No, this is a grab bag kind of.
Grab bag?
Yeah, like this stuff I've had. Oh, now this is awesome. I've heard this before.
What is this?
Oblivion Worship. Yeah, you might be worshiping Oblivion after this from Chicago.
Sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was rocking a shirt. They sent the CDs and the shirt. Too bad you only have to hear 9 seconds of it, but it goes into different realms than just like wow, as that like you might think that was going to be.
So it's primarily black metal.
No, but like it's got a bestial edge to it. Man, I'm always still trying to figure out this stupid fuck. Oh, there we go.
Claim it's not even in there.
That's why. I was trying to get it to come out. No, because you know how you can change the disc. Like, dude, I never got good at that when I, like just playing with 5-disc changers through the years. Like, where like you can be jamming it and then like eject the tray and then change them out.
I've never done that.
Right. That's why I'm having such trouble with it.
I mean, I just listened the whole thing through.
I think you might already know this.
What is it?
Raid Massacre.
Oh yeah, I do.
Good old Jan.
I mean, I'm not gonna like be singing along lyrics. I don't like know that. You know what I mean? But I've I know the band and I own a few releases.
Now this was sent in a long time ago from Jan.
Yeah, that came out a while ago. I remember when.
Yeah, and then he sent them to me and he said to give them away.
Is that the release they cover Obituary?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I know. See,
yeah, well, shit, more than 6-9 on that one, or 5-9.
Yeah, he knows it.
Still gives 9 seconds though.
Yeah, Raid likes like Mortician.
Yeah, well, Will.
He likes Will only.
No, but Will put that out, or he put out
their first disc ever.
Put out the first disc,
and I'm pretty sure that was Red Rum's first release ever. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Here's Kills These Pigs. Oh yeah, it's all bass too.
Heavy as shit.
Yeah, it's just 2 bass, or I forgot what he said he did. Yeah, good stuff. He does that with his brother. It's the Raid Massacre. That's why it's Raid Massacre.
Oh, just him and his brother? Yeah. I thought it was just Raid.
Well, his brother would be a Raid as well.
Yeah, he's done. I have a 10-inch. It's a couple 7-inches, I believe. A couple discs. Yeah, I mean they've done a few releases. I mean,
yeah, I think this is a comp.
Slow Your Rot on there? Is that the song? I'm pretty sure they did Slow Your Rot, right?
Check it out. Want to get us loaded up?
Slow Your Rot. There we go.
All right, sweet. Right that's a good disc. That's what I'm saying. I want to play. I want to get people like excited.
I'm almost positive I have it. I mean, like I said, I'm almost positive I have it.
Yeah, I mean though, this wouldn't that be cool to get a random bag to your door and it had Raid Massacre in it, and hopefully
random bags are always cool.
hopefully Autumn Grave is awesome. That'll be exciting to get that.
Autumn Grave, huh? Yeah, I can't say I like the name that much.
What do you think it's going to sound like in 9 seconds?
I think it's going to sound like bands like Fatal Embrace, like that kind of more melodic-y black metal, but not like Fatal Embrace. First band comes to my mind. Most people don't know who that is.
Well, you might after this. We'll go to track 3. Forever parted we shall be.
Yeah.
Was that kind of what you described? It seemed to fit that
was a little wimpier than I expected. I expected a little more beef than that.
Okay, because that could have been what you were describing.
But like, the name and stuff, I'm not shocked at it. Yeah.
Yeah, in 9 seconds, like I mean, it is kind of the point of it. Like how much stuff could be spot on in 9 seconds.
That's true.
Do you Ritual Carnage? I haven't heard this in forever.
Is that a I have heard it, but why do I know that?
Japanese band.
I was gonna say, is it the same band that did like King's Evil and all that?
No, because King's Evil's the band.
Yeah, but I mean the label that did King's Evil, a Japanese band.
What was that label?
Fuck, I don't remember. Yeah, but he did a few Japanese things. So is it?
It was a Japanese label, but it was World Chaos Productions.
Yeah, yes. He did. I think he did
Solus.
Solus. Yeah, he did Solus. Yes.
Yeah, he did the Hemsack, bruh.
He did do the Hemsack, bruh. Is that on World Chaos? Does it say on the back?
No, this is Osmos.
Osmos, really?
Yeah, and that does ring a bell. That
no, I totally know the name and shit. I don't remember what it sounds like, but I know I've heard them.
Well, it's
what year does it say on it?
I had to do one of those. I hate those fucking things.
I know.
By the way.
I know. Why do they even exist?
That's a handy trick though to get rid of them.
This doesn't.
Oh, dude, yeah, I got to show that off.
It says published and copyright, but it doesn't say the fucking year. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like anybody. It's
Man, this ain't jamming it. Like, what the fuck? What's going on with the tunes?
Oh, I was I don't know.
Cover's kind of cool. Kind of looks like Jafar.
Loud, way louder than the last.
Kind of sound remind me of Solus for the 9 seconds I heard.
Yeah, I mean that was thrashy.
That's what I'm saying.
Boom, Ritual Carnage from Japan. The band too is from Japan.
So the band is definitely okay. It's not. Just
I thought. Right. Well, hey, I don't know. They could be. All this could be yours in that Mark Riddick giveaway, because that's the cool things we do here at Reaper Metal Productions and our fan clubs is incorporate the show like that. And so hopefully you liked all these bands or are intrigued enough to check them out yourself, because I did all the work for you. Put the damn links in the descriptions where you can jam the fuck out of these.
I mentioned you gave them the ideas of what to check out. Maybe they're like, man, I just don't know what to check out these days. Yeah. I gave them some ideas.
I like your thinking. I like your thinking.
What's the thing not holding too tight?
5-9 seconds.
That's a lot of fucking art.
Yes.
I mean, that's like, yeah, goddamn, wasn't it raw piece every night?
Dude, I told you. This is the art fucking episode.
Why's there like a bunch of shit jammed in there?
Nah, my books, my bookmarks. So I wanted to flip through this with you, and that's how exciting this segment's gonna be, is flipping through this book. But I mean, you never know, and I had to show you some of my favorites. And this is cool to bring up first about Mark. Yeah, Mark Riddick book. I really did not do a very good job of bringing up where the fuck we are.
That was a J Dawg setup release too.
Yeah. So like that was the Crucified Mortals Exorcism split 7-inch that Hell's Headbangers put out.
What year was that? That's a long time ago now.
Let's see if they got a better year in here than.
Yeah, if our dumbasses got to be ripping on Osmos, right? We didn't even put it on there either.
Yeah. Does it say? Recorded in 2009.
So it probably came out in 2010. It's like 10 years ago.
That sounds about. Fuck, is that old? No.
It does seem like a while ago.
No. Yeah. Well, theirs was recorded then. The CMs. Dude, I think this was at least 2013.
I don't know. You think?
And then it's got Eddie Satan right there.
They should already own it, brah.
I don't know, but it was rare. It was rare. But
yeah, what was it? 300?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Was it? Yeah, probably. Because it's a 7-inch.
Yeah.
But like that was I liked. That wasn't your idea though to do like didn't you?
No. My idea was just because I believe it's Daniel from Exorcism, right? What does he do? Nocturnal as well, I believe, because he has several bands. He contacted me through HH, and if we wanted to do something, and I loved the Exorcism demo, and I said, and I just threw it past you. I was like, why don't you do a split with maybe you had songs or thinking about it?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, that'd be cool. And you're just like, okay.
Oh, well, good. I remember like something like that.
It was something along those lines. Yeah, pretty nonchalant like that.
Yeah, yeah. Did we talk about this?
What do you mean? Talk about how? I mean, it was in the old HELLCAST room, and he drew it for you.
Did we? Yeah, we brought that up though.
You said just Mark did it for you for the show or whatever.
All right,
like
wasn't sure.
We didn't have a full background. Like, hey, I met him for coffee, and then we had beers afterwards, and he handed it to me, and it was gift wrapped. And didn't go into the details, but.
Well, we didn't have coffee. We didn't have beers afterward, and I've never met Mark in person.
You know what? Cannibal Corpse on DVD said they've never met Vincent Locke in person to this day.
Oh, okay.
This is when that DVD came out, which was, I don't know, a few years ago. I thought that was kind of, you know what? It's kind of like, I'm pulling like some of those guys. Like we get,
oh, yeah.
I don't know if I ever told the story on air. Maybe I shouldn't say it because some of the guys might be like, hey, I asked that. But whatever, I'll say it because I don't give a shit.
They're getting a shout out, bro. You should be happy.
Yeah. I remember I've been asked several times, like, yeah, when you send out that Satanic War Master CD, can you have Werewolf sign it? I'm like, he lives in fucking Finland. I don't know how, like, I've met the guy once in my life. Some of these guys I've never met.
Right.
So it's kind of like with that, like, when I saw the cannibal thing, I thought that was weird. Like, really? You've never met him? I was like, I guess that kind of makes sense. Like, why? He lives in a totally different state. He's a hired gun.
Yeah.
Like, why did they have to meet him? Although the reason I thought it was a little weird, because me personally, if I was Vincent, I know Cannibal Corpse has played every state, every location. Why didn't you just show up, brah?
Mark Riddick mentioned that, actually. Somebody asked him a question like that where like he was just like asking about his dynamic with bands, and he was like, the person that asked him said like he always thought that what was the remark? That when a artist embraced like a cover, he always just figured that they liked the band. Like I always thought that like back in the day when I was a kid, like not noting like what it meant by the simple language that's literally in the credits to say for which it is. But I always thought like record label meant like they recorded the bands. So like it's just like, oh wow, like Interscope Records must have put out such and such.
You saying that's what you used to think, or that's what Mark?
Yeah, like Combat Records, they recorded Metallica.
That's what people say all the time. Anytime I'm out and about, which my most dreaded thing because you told them, it's like, let's say I'm getting a haircut. Well, you don't get haircuts, but I do. And like,
it's been a moment.
But I mean, like, but just in general, not just haircuts, but out and about, and like, so what do you do for work? I'm like, oh god. I don't want to say, but anytime if you're kind of like, all right, I try to be nice, answer a question. You tell them like, I try to keep it as brief. I'll just say, I own my own business. Oh yeah. And I just hope that would be the end of it, but of course it never is. And I'm like, so like, what kind of business? I was like, oh, it's a record label. Oh, so you own a recording with every time you own a recording studio? I've never even stepped foot in a recording studio.
Well, you're in one right now.
No, but yeah, but no. What I'm saying is, you thought that it's funny, but like everyone, like outside of music, thinks that. Like grown ass adults, I can say almost with certainty, I think every single person, every single one of them. And I've been asked that at least 50 times, easily 50 times. Every single one of them. What they say next, I already know it's going to come out of their mouth. Oh, you own a recording studio?
So what you're in a way saying though, that dumbass young me that thought that, who also went on though to realize I'm wrong.
Right.
I'm not as dumb as these people.
Figured it out.
Well, I'm more than the average person too.
Yeah, no.
I guess an unfair advantage.
But it's plus one of those things too. It's kind of like you're just like
but I know what you mean. Like, oh my god, you guys put out or they still make records.
Yeah,
like
they
that
still make
person.
records, and then when you say that too, they're like, oh, so they think you're putting out Aerosmith or something too. Like,
yeah.
So
like there's no like one size. It's all one size fits all kind of thing.
And then when you do kind
of
say it, like when you're like, oh no, it's like underground metal music. They don't say it, but they're thinking it. They're just thinking, oh, so you making any money on that?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I bought a real record label.
Yeah. Again, they don't say that, but that's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Which, whatever, that's fine. He didn't say that, but maybe he's just like, I just know she's not going to care, so why bring it up?
Yeah, well, then fuck. She's not going to give a flying fuck about the Edge of Sanity Spectrosar on the wrong speed.
Probably not.
Do you like this album on the right speed?
You know, Edge of Sanity was a band that I heard much later on in my metal career, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I was already, all the Swedish stuff that I liked that I've already said a million times on this channel, but I guess the new Osters, you know, the Dismember, the Carnage, the Graves, the Entombs, you know, yada, yada, yada. That was all the stuff that I followed. And then, you know, that when a lot of the other Swedish bands that I heard, like a little bit after that I really liked, which didn't have the Swedish sounds, which you had bands like Deranged, you had the gore grind band Regurgitate. I was always attracted to that stuff. So then I kind of heard this later, and it was just kind of like, I never got to know it. I'm just kind of like, okay, cool. And that was it. So I don't really know it. I've heard it for sure. And I just remember hearing it. I'm like, you know, it's okay, death metal, you know. But I never gave it a full sit down listen because, like I said, I heard it. I probably was in my 20s already when I heard it. You know?
Well, what do you anticipate here? Do you think Cricket's album, The Chipmunks, or Raging Brazilian Thrash?
Probably more towards the Brazilian. You got to remember, too, since it's Dan Swano. Another thing, too, when I heard this, I was already a huge fan of Infest Dead, which by his account he thought was a turd, I guess. So when I got to hear Edge of Sanity, I was kind of hoping for some more Infest Dead. I'm like, oh, doesn't sound like Infest Dead. Yeah, because they only did the two, you know, like 2-3 releases, the 2 EPs and the full-length. So.
Yeah. Interesting. Like the buzzsaw on a higher tuning.
This sounds good.
Yeah.
Like the riffs and shit, you know what I mean? They sound cool. Seems it's more a little more Brazilian.
Sounds like Sabina Clausen from Holy Moses. Finished with the Dogs era. Oh man. Leave a comment if you don't agree. Holy shit, man. That's what that sounds like to me. Here's on reg. Oh, wow. That's like way off.
Yeah, it's a much slower band, yeah, in general. That's what I remember being more of a mid-pace.
No, it's got that
steady,
stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I didn't remember what song it was.
That's a dirty fucking record.
Well, that's going to be this new thing here at the new studio. We could see shit.
Yeah, the lights are bright as shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sweaty down here, too.
Down here?
Yeah.
A lot cooler in here than it is the old place.
Yeah. Now this is a record I know very well.
Yes. Well,
First Grave album.
Just talking to Jurgen for a future.
Did you post
episode.
that yet?
No. Yeah. That's gonna be a while. At least from the recording of this. Well, with our new show schedule, you know, things are.
You have that many in the oven?
No, but things are bi-weekly.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, it's about a month ahead, usually. And what do you think? Grave. Into the Grave, right?
Yeah.
Is this going to be into the chipmunk layer?
You know, it's so heavy and it's so mid-paced, and then the low vocals. Definitely not Chipmunks. Maybe kind of more like, remember when we put on the Dia side, and it was like kind of more like barking hardcore vocals? Maybe like that. Remember that? Where Glenn's vocals kind of like, I predict more so that. This definitely does sound weird, because I know this album very, very well.
The speed's not too crazy, though.
No. Well, no, because it's kind of like, I don't want to call it a slow album, but it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Fast, slow.
Yeah, fast, slow. Yeah, that makes any sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
You see how it's not slow, but it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, fucking that guy's vocals are awesome.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I always
like even
I always said that out of all the Swedish bands, the big big four or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
Grave was always the more brutal one. That's why I was so bummed when they started. I mean, like I said, I like the second full length. After that, I did not like Solace at all. This is the third.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's why I was so disappointed because I thought
I
they were
like
just
it. I like it.
Do you like Solus?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's been years since I heard it, but I remember when I heard it, I was like really disappointed.
Dude, all the Swedes have a swallow the snake without going full swallow the snake.
Yeah, that's not full swallow the snake. It's not that drastically different.
Which is hilarious in hindsight because, all right, Desultory Swallow the Snake. Third album.
Yeah.
Is like, everybody knows, is like pretty much full on grunge. And so it's just like, oh, wow, like at least, you know, In Tune was still metal. Grave, same deal. Grave especially. Even, I mean, Soul, I mean, maybe Hating Life. I don't know what was like way more.
Hating Life, that's when they even changed their logo and everything. And I remember not liking that at all either. It's been a long time since I heard that. But then, long story short, is after Hating Life, I want to say, did they break up or they were just gone for that?
Oh, I have no idea. I think they broke up.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but then they came
I
back.
should know. I had a fucking extensive conversation.
Then they did that album called Back to the Grave, which at first I kind of liked it, but as years went on, as my adult years went on, I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
Not really feeling like it's not terrible. It's definitely better than Hating Life. I thought it was better than Solus too. But I was like, not really feeling it. You know, just like kind of like now the Putrefaction side. That's
we're putting on the Putre because we got to fucking hear.
That's my favorite demo of all time.
Well, we got to hear.
And for the 12-year-olds that don't know, Putrefaction is Grave. It's just a side project that they did at the same time during the Grave demo era.
What's the third? Is it what song just starts out with?
Well, I don't think it starts directly like that, but I'm pretty sure it's the third one.
Okay.
The last track on there. But I mean, it's
like T-Rex just has his meal or something when.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah. But I don't know how it's.
That's why I want to hear it on the wrong speed.
Yeah, this is one of the greatest
LP.
Man. This is like one of my. I mean, this is your copy, but this is one of my favorite like LPs in the collection.
Really,
the Corpse demo, which was the first Corpse was before they were called Grave for the people I don't know. And then they changed their name to Grave.
Yeah.
So technically Grave's first demo, which was 86, which is crazy because that's even before Nihilist did their first demo. Nihilist's first demo was 87.
Yeah, well, you'll get to hear all about it soon. Let's, Crickets, what do you think on this one? This one's going to be crazy. That's why I picked.
You know, I have no idea. Because this demo was so, like, just.
It's crazy. It's crazy on the right speed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I have no idea what it would sound like. I never tried it, ever.
There it is.
That's the title track.
It's still great.
It's the greatest demo ever, man.
It definitely sounds weird though on the.
Way too fast.
Dude, like what's? I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. What's that?
I gotta do that for the audience. We'll see how good Reap Dawg can put it at the beginning of the song.
But remember when I was talking about like death metal bands coming out nowadays, and then let's just put another album that sounds like Left Hand Path. Like, why not try to put out an album that sounds like this demo, like the recording sound and the you know what I mean?
Because it's fucking sick.
I mean, granted, you're like, oh, you're ripping a band
Dude.
off. You guys are all just ripping off Carcass, Dismember. You're just ripping off fans. Morbid Angel. Like, why not do something that hasn't been ripped off at least? If you're not going to create a new,
right?
It's not like try that.
Yeah.
Why is it? But what I'm saying is, why is it literally? And when I say literally, nobody doing that.
I don't know because nobody's heard it. Maybe they don't like it. I have no idea.
But I'm not just talking about this. There's other examples too. Like
there are totally. Like, why doesn't anybody sound like
Lord Worm?
Yeah, or a lot of stuff. But I gotta let the internet, the 15-year-olds or the 12. I don't know their age gap.
12, 15.
That haven't heard this. Dude, you gotta just hear that, like, because yeah, you're right. Like,
it's fucking great. The Painful Death.
I mean,
guys dying painfully. What do you want?
I know. It even distorts.
Yeah.
It's like, because even that's what you're like as an audio nerd. That's what some of the stuff you're talking about that you like about it is the qualities of like.
Yeah. See, I'm not an audio nerd at all, and you know me, I'm nowhere near like you. But something like that's distinguishable.
That would be like clearly they had a good mic and they went to a studio, but it'd be like our old mics where like they're good mics, but then you didn't like there's settings that
were.
Well,
I'm not shedding money though, as much as I don't give a shit if they admit it or don't admit it, liked it or didn't like it. But I would bet anything that when they went to go record that wasn't the sound they were going for.
No, that's what I'm saying.
When it came out, they're probably like, man, this sounds like shit. And J Dawg gets you, is like, this is fucking great.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
You know
like,
what I mean?
that would be something like you would hear that vocal performance that they're, and then like, try that again because it peaked, it distorted at the
like,
top.
that's what I liked.
And it's like, yeah, because you could have your gain
That's
too
what I'm saying.
high,
I
like shit like that.
Something like a death metal band or something like that, or even black metal, the douche band. Try to get something that don't get it right, get it wrong. Like, try to get it to sound fucked up, but like in a good way.
I think that would be the anecdote. Is like, yeah, don't try to get it right,
Get it wrong.
or wrong.
Not wrong.
I mean, now I guess try to get it wrong.
But wrong in the sense to where it doesn't come off like, this is just stupid. You purposely did this, and this just sounds like ass.
I know exactly what you mean.
But get it wrong, but in the right sense.
Right, because wrong could also be wrong in too many ways.
Because what everybody says, like, for example, it's like, I would say use the old saying, like, think outside the box. Don't just do what's the norm. Do what's not normal.
Yeah, like Dick Cannibal.
I mean, well, not only that, but kind of like, from what I understand, that's how, like, when Left Hand Path came out, that's how they came up with that. Did I get the story right? They came up with that guitar sound on accident. Like, it wasn't planned, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, because it's like just they turned up the shit.
Yeah, exactly. I've heard the story. I forget exactly what it was, but from what I understand, it was on accident. But then they liked it. Oh, that sounds awesome. Like, but that
what I can assure you of is a lot of the Swedish sound is from the sunlight of what defines that sound is not just the buzzsaw. It's also the fact that everybody knows it was like really, really small. And so they always say like, so they had to like record the toms and stuff separately, or because they used the electronic kit, or Grave's like the only band that actually put like real toms, or like Left Hand Path and stuff is like fake. So there's like even programming in there, where like and you can hear those certain attributes in certain recordings, much like and then much like you can hear it with Morris sound and so on, and then you can hear the difference. Not so much Sunlight, because Sunlight was just the same producer and studio, where the Morris sound was Scott Burns, Jim, like, so then you can hear the different producers at Morris sound. At least I could tell. Yeah. But so it's just a lot of stuff like that too, though. But like, yeah, getting it wrong.
Speaking of Morris sound and sounds and stuff like that, back to what we were talking about too. Did you ever notice too, for death metal bands and how there's just a bunch of boring shit coming out nowadays? Did you ever notice, like, you got all these death metal bands that sound alike, right? That so many bands ripping off. Why is it that there's not another, if there is, somebody please tell me, because I've never heard it. Why is there no other death metal album that vocally sounds like the first Deicide?
Yeah.
Do you know of anybody? I can't think of a single band.
Or I can't even think of anybody that's trying to like do the slowly re-rot, no vocals.
No, there's not.
Like, no one's even trying to do that.
There were certain bands that kind of, who's a band that came along recently that's no, Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah.
I have heard a couple bands recently, and that I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds like John Tardy. And fuck, who am I thinking of? But not just like slowly rot, but similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the first Deicide, even Glenn, admittedly, like on the second, third, fourth album, he doesn't even sound like the first album no more.
Yeah.
His vocals, like even just his mid-range vocals, which weren't very deep, and then his highs. Why aren't all these bands that are coming out that are just trying to sound like the millionth thing for the millionth time?
Yeah.
Why don't you try to do that? I mean that can't be that hard to replicate.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't think so.
So it's like, why not try to do that, people?
Yeah.
Instead of put out another fucking Dismember, because we haven't heard that.
And we haven't seen
What's in
cool
packs?
shit.
Potentially cool shit. We don't know yet. Did you have an X-ray machine around here?
From
Yuho. Where's that?
From Finland.
It did look.
And
he sent an LP on his own dime all the way overseas. Look at that, brah.
Yeah. I don't want to say what band he's in, maybe because his stage name. We'll just say it. He's in Woman Angel.
Oh, so you knew he was sending this?
Yeah, but he did.
Oh, I didn't know
he
shit.
did. I didn't say send it to me. He said, "Do you want?"
Heads up.
Well, he said, "Do you want a care package?" And I said, "Sure." And he said, "What's your address?" And I gave it to him.
Let's see that newspaper and finish.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man! Bunch of words I can't read.
Yeah, it's a hard language to learn for sure.
I don't know. I never tried, but I'd imagine.
I've heard a few words. I gave up. But yeah.
Does he speak really good English? Have you ever talked to him like over the phone or anything?
Yeah. Well, I did an interview with them and stuff.
Right.
They're on here, and yeah,
That's right.
no, he's great. Really creative too. Their stuff always looks cool.
What do you say?
As I forgot. I forgot this aside or different project rather.
Of his?
Yeah. Oh my God. Noidva, I guess would be pronounced.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah. The cover art's really cool because it looks a lot like the Woman Angel music video where they created the character and shot stuff and looked pretty brutal and pretty fucking cool. Like, I don't know, don't you think that looks cool? It's a cool cover.
Yeah, it reminds me of something like a movie that I've seen.
Yeah.
Maybe some voodoo shit going on.
Here, show the camera.
Which camera?
This one.
That one?
Yeah. Look at that. Noidva, latest record.
The guys look pretty cool too. Which
Yeah.
is, what's his name? Uda?
Well, but which one is he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know what he would go by on here. He's right here.
You can tell.
Yeah. Well, the same. So there we go. But that's fucking awesome because
I'm taking it. I'm getting the feeling that it's black metal.
I think because like the black Woman Angel stuff, kind of having that Impale Nazarene vein. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is. Crap. He sent me something. I've heard like it was one of those kind of things. Like you're aware of what he does, and like did you want the latest LP by the band? But I don't know it well enough, so I'm stoked to have this. So thank you. And anybody else wanting to send in cool shit, well then you can
contact Umha.
You don't have to do shit. You can simply write it to P.O. Box 3884 at Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio 44223. Links in the description. Send us cool shit. Mark Riddick did. Now this one's gonna be really fucking cool.
Say it's bursting at the fucking seams like a goddamn Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
It's gonna just like splash right out. You remember those things?
Yeah.
Where they give them a little crank. You know what I'm saying? Like a circus box. You know what I'm talking about?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, and then I was thinking of the other one with was it Combs? There was somebody that was like, I ordered a fucking LP and it arrived in like a fridge box. It's like this ginormous box. So I bend over.
He's like, I stood right up.
So I'm like, I bend over, like,
ready to pick up a heavy box. What the fuck? This is one record. Like he told me that.
It's so light. Like you get like bend out. Like
I don't know. I don't know if Combs watched the show. I'm assuming not, but
yeah,
he might. But
hey,
he told me I go for that same record. So get this, Reap. So they send in a fridge box. I could be wrong on the story, but I'm pretty sure it's when he bought back in the day the original Ultras of Madness. And get this. So they just send a huge fridge box, right? And the record inside the cover.
I don't think it was a fridge. But...
Well, but you big box, right? His words, not mine. I wasn't there. I didn't make it up. So he said the record, because they left the cover too. He's like, and the fucking record, the cover was chopped in half from moving around so much. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's like, I bent at the knees, getting ready to lift the heavy box. I just stood right up. So what the hell? It's fucking light as hell.
Well, this one's, I mean, nothing like that, but
yeah.
So here's the big reveal.
Jack in the Box.
I don't know what's in here, man.
I see a bunch of paper.
All right, here we go.
Is there a 2X in there for J Dawg? Or they say, fuck that guy?
I feel like it's Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
Opening the briefcase that you never see.
Oh,
inside.
that you never do find out what's in it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, good. We got flyers for that care package, too. It'll be really helpful, handy with that.
This looks like it's from Riddick.
Yeah, I know, but like he included extra fryer. Yeah, it's from Mark Riddick. I said that.
Oh no, I thought you meant.
Because
we're looking at the book, everything. I was thinking of that. Riddick's getting double time on
dude.
here.
It's hard to run a show without a producer.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah, so I probably wasn't saying shit. I was probably just cruising along in my head. So yeah, we got great flyers. So that'd be great to hand those out. I mean, I'm glad shit like that's happening because I want to stuff it with cool flyers.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Dude, that's why I wanted to open it on camera.
He's got printed bags.
That's why I wanted to open it on camera, because I said that. I was like, dude, there's nothing like getting a Mark Riddick box. Like, it's just, dude, it's a fucking kid at Christmas. Like, I mean, that's awesome.
It's like a stocking, and you don't know what's going to be in it.
We need Reaper Metal bags.
Yeah, Hell's Headbangers has bags.
Do they get them in orders?
Well, no, we were using them for, like, when distroing at shows.
Well, wouldn't you feel warm and fuzzy if you got one in an order?
I wouldn't be pissed.
Right. Mark's on to something.
Yeah, he might be.
I mean, he's on the Mystique for sure. I'm sitting there because I don't want to slice both sides.
How do we see? Oh, it's the sealable ones too.
Yeah, I didn't want to damage it.
We have the handle bags. Yeah, like
dude,
okay.
I should have had scissors for this. I don't want to cut myself. cut my finger open, like some guy. Ow!
Yeah,
total
and
inside
then 5
joke
minutes
day.
later, fucking stubs his toe.
It's fine, dude. Because this is like total like.
Get off me, you bastard.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Peanut sticking to him. Like, what the fuck's going on over there?
Dude, this is like totally a box inside a box. Because then like it's like there's more here, but then look at all this shit.
There's like shit on the sides of the box too.
Yeah, dude. Look at all. So here we go. Boom. I hope I'm not being one of those unboxing guys, but like.
Well, we technically are.
But that's taking too long. That's like Jesus Christ. But like,
yeah, I left my knife upstairs.
Yeah. It's just like,
his pants
hold on, let me go get it. No, hold on, edit that part out, and don't even.
His dog's barking. Hang on, let me let Wolfie out.
Well, Wolfie, fucking Terminator 2.
Yeah, remember? What's wrong with Wolfie? I hear him barking.
Yeah. Wolfie's just fine, honey. Well, Wolfie Mark Riddick. Holy shit, dude, that's a nice fucking. Well, it was
what
just
did he do? Send you the whole fucking catalog?
Yeah, we got 4 Doors to Death Part 2 that.
Is that a comp?
From Dark Descent. See, look at that. Bringing the underground around, bro.
Who else did Dark? Oh, he didn't put. It's on.
It's like a comp.
Yeah, no, I know, but the bands are on. It's sealed. The band's probably on the list.
Got a Fetid Zombie sticker. Mark says Feeded. Feeded Zombie.
Well, it's his band. I guess he's allowed to call it whatever the fuck he wants, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was fucking an idiot. Cause I was
I always call it Fetid Zombie, but it was like because I always think like fetish. You know what I mean? Like
Tommy G says he thought it was Feeded too.
Tommy, yeah.
Tommy G on fucking
I've heard of him.
Yeah. And then Death Covenant. So the fuck, man. Okay, so 2019 Fetid Zombie EP. Unless they're really long songs, because there's 4 of them. Mark likes the digis. He usually does a lot of digis.
Yeah, I mean, there's some showcases too, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot of his stuff's on the digis.
Yeah.
But they're always, dude, because that fucking art looks, that's exactly what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, that looks great with a white background. Just nice and clean.
Well, yeah,
old
of course,
school
because
fuck,
it's,
cool.
yeah, it looks like I said, like it's like early 90s, 80s.
I mean, plus it's a badass looking Reaper.
Yeah.
So. Oh, dude.
Oh, so those are like.
Sorry, I'd like to say that I am. I'm excited about this tape, but like, so Fetid Zombie with Transmutations. Dude, Mark just fucking cranks them out. 2020.
How many releases does he have at this point? Like, I don't even know.
This, send Reap Dog packages. Fuck, man. The original. The OG. Desultory demo. Desultory. Desultory. What do you say? Connie always said desultory. I always thought of like an idiot on that one, too.
I say desultory.
Yeah. Well, desultory, desultory. There it is. Vision's demo, though. Fucking original, man. I got to see this. This is the first time I've ever seen this for the first time.
Yeah, I just had the
this demo in the flesh.
I just had the demo disc of the CD.
See, I only have like a replica. I have and then like the bonus track stuff. And so I've seen what it looks like, but I've never seen it in fucking person, and it looks just nicer because it's like, yeah, it's just the real deal. That is a fucking gem. And then somebody would have painted. That's another lost thing, like people just painting their own version of the logo on the tape thing. Mm-hmm. That is a beauty. That is a metal relic that needed to be in this guy's collection. Wow. I mean, dude, did I fucking misdeliver on that one? Nothing like getting a care package from Mark.
He just said, hey, bro, I'm sending you shit?
He didn't say brah, but he said, yeah.
Sending you shit? Hey, people get the memo. I get it in the notes all the time at Hell's.
Brah?
Yeah. Hey, J Dawg, toss some stickers in, brah. It's hilarious. I like people are catching on to like. There was a couple inside jokes too that somebody wrote in the notes. It's pretty funny. I forget what one other one. Like a more deep inside than that one.
Got some cool buttons there. I was just stroking those. What like who and shit like from the old days or I don't.
Not that obscure like Benawal.
Oh yeah. Well, that one's a fan fave at this point. Like I forgot. Yeah. So I forgot who was telling me that like that now they even do that. Like that's been through the years.
Yeah, that started back with Satan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So did he start it or he just said it on accident?
Been a while?
Yeah.
No, that was you. I told the story of you talking about it, and then it just became a thing.
I said the song was so bad?
Yeah, and then it's just been a thing.
Yeah, it's this fucking dick blower and reel. If I worked with that Dupley, would play it on the Saturday overtimes. I'm like, dude, this is the worst garbage I've ever fucking heard in my life. It just stick in my head. And that song is Where's Your Hero or whatever.
Oh God,
dude, I just wanted to beat this
guy.
Where
goes my hero?
Yeah, dude, I wanted to beat this guy with a baseball bat. Like I couldn't stand that shit.
Well, this is fucking cool because I asked Mr. Riddick beforehand if he had a copy to look at during the video, and apparently he did. Morbid Visions.
So he's got 2 books.
I think he has 3, dude.
Oh, does he?
And yeah, and I don't know if this is... Yeah, because give me a second. Yeah, because this is like more of his stuff. I'm sorry, I'll just read the fucking back. Mark Riddick began his renowned career in 1991. Yeah, this is more of his stuff. So then, yeah, The Art of Mark Riddick, 2016. Wow.
Who's Riddick's favorite?
I'm a real big fucking jackass. You could just read the cover or look at the spine, and you know exactly what it was. I'm reading the back, looking at it.
Who's Riddick's top 3 bands, do you know?
Oh, I have no idea.
Tell him to put in the comments.
But
if he watches.
So to answer your question, Mark definitely has 3 because then he has logos from Hell.
Oh yeah. No,
which
we've had them all in stock at Hell's. We
dude,
still have a couple left of each.
You know what's so cool about that though is here he is putting together a demo or logos, the demo versions of logos really. Mm-hmm. And then he put Crucified Mortals in there. Like he didn't do the logo for the new one with the Nosferatu head.
Yeah.
He got it from Daniel Desecrated, then like their sketch and shit. Like, you know, the thought was there, like in the effort.
But did he put the art that he did do for CM? Did he put the? I'm sure that's
no, because this was all about logos.
No. But what about the other one? It's probably one of his books at least.
The logos. It's called Logos from Hell.
No, not that. But I'm talking about all 3 of his books. I'm sure some of the.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's in this. Oh, maybe it's in this. I don't know. I mean, shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to do it on camera.
I mean, so much shit
there's logos in here, though, too. Maybe that's, like... I'm going to have a fun time looking at this. I'll say that much. Because I think we're already going pretty long here. But, wow, what an interesting page to go right there. Look at that Aleister Crowley. Mm-hmm. On the... what the hell is that? He had that album called the Beast one?
Something like that. We've had it in stock, too.
Yeah.
It's something like that. Yeah, it's not, not really my thing. You know.
See, there you go, man. That is definitely cool shit in the mail.
Yeah.
And you could do the same. P.O. Box 3884, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio 44223. Links are in the description again. Send us some cool shit, and we'll talk about your cool shit on the show. And fuck, this has been a long episode, so we will omit... No, we won't. We'll get to it really quick. This week, Album War, Dissection, The Somber Lane, or Storm of the Lightsbane. I went to social media to ask them, what do you think is the highest ranking?
Probably my favorite, Storm of the Lightsbane.
That is your favorite?
That is my favorite, but they're both fantastic, and those are the only 2 albums by Dissection that I do like. I think both records are extremely good. I always said that I consider Dissection overrated, and before anybody gets their pussy up in a knot, not in the sense that I think they're an overrated band. What I mean is I always noticed that they've always had a lot of attention around them, and a lot of the people that were giving them lots of attention didn't seem like they were giving some of the other great bands attention. I'm like, yes, these albums are fantastic, but why are you omitting some of these other fantastic albums like Deer in Headlights?
Yeah, I know.
So
what you mean.
not overrated that they don't deserve their place or their recognition. It's just like, don't just omit the others either.
Yeah, because there was that one local band too. They were talking about. I think it was like, and it's something kind of like is in that vein that Dwayniak was in. Sanctorum or something? Was it
From the Depths?
No, I think it was Sanctorum. Sanctorum.
He did do Sanctorum, but they said what I just said.
No, but there was like a VHS tape, and I was like, oh, it was like kind of in the vein of. I mean, it didn't sound like Dissection, but it was in that vein and stuff like that. But it was a good band, like just, stuff. That, I think that's kind of what you were saying. So. But I brought it up and I totally fucked up. Actually, I didn't go to social media on that or shit yet. At least at the time of recording this, I went on social media and said, "What about Left Hand Path or Ever Flowing Stream?" So I totally fucked up the Album War. So next time on Album Wars, we'll be talking about that, or at least getting the fan reaction. I guess I don't know. So what did you say was your favorite?
For which one of those?
Yeah,
what, the Somber Lane?
Storm of the Lightsbane.
Yeah, Storm of the Lightsbane. Yeah.
What do you think is my favorite?
But since we're always asked backwards, probably Somberland.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Because there is, yeah, I'll go with that. But it's hard. I mean, it's like...
No, that's kind of...
Because it's like Carnivore. It's just like it's the era that was too short. Like, there's only 2 albums. Like, I want more.
Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of like that, though, because honestly...
Well, I'm not saying that Yeah, because had we known.
Yeah,
but
sometimes they keep going and you wish they didn't.
Yeah. So you never would know, but like it is still like you would beg for more. And I did get more, and it was Reign Chaos. And I did like that album.
You know what? I don't even think I've ever listened to it.
You should go back and listen to it.
Well, I'd have to just listen to it because I gotta like I just figured like it was one of those things, you know, when I hear other back, looks like I said Pentagram Chili, which I ended up liking it. Some of the times when I hear it, I'm like, oh dude, this is gonna fucking suck. It was one of those, and I just kind of always had that taste in my mouth. And I'm like, it's gonna be overproduced, commercialized. That's what I've assumed.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Album wars. The wrong one shown, the wrong one said, and a totally different one gone on the social media. But hey, who gives a shit? Because that's what we do here on the show is we talk metal, and obviously if you made it to the end, you got a really good dose of that because maybe it's your first time here and you would love to be.
Well, so leave in the comments, though. Best fucking dissection.
Yes, a dick handle blower that can tell us about your favorite Dissection album. Somber Lane or Storm of the Light's Bane.
Or they both suck.
Or maybe they both suck and you love Reign Chaos. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But what you got to do first is subscribe, share, and do all that great stuff I shouldn't have to tell you about. Because when you do all that, we will talk to you next time.